This broadcast is brought to you by Relyance Bank. Good morning, Lakeside! I'm Zoe Lellis.
And I'm Shelby Little.
Today we'll look at several interesting stories about Veterans Day in the library, the wrestling team, and what advice senior citizens have for students.
Welcome back, Lakeside. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving break. Today we have special guests visiting from our sister city, Hanamaki, Japan.
Students, please remember that December 1st will be the last day you can sign up for the 2016 spring break trip. The tour will be visiting Germany, Poland, Hungary, and the Czech Republic. See Mr. Pumphrey for more information.
With 2 librarians involved in the military, it makes for a great Veterans Day celebration. Abby Hanks has the story.
Veterans Day in the library is a 3-day celebration of our soldiers and their sacrifice.
It's important that we go back and revisit those things as frequently as we can and think about what a blessed nation that we are, and to remember those that have given that ultimate sacrifice so that we can enjoy this life.
Mr. Burrell and Mr. Evans have taken it upon themselves to make sure that students fully comprehend the sacrifices our soldiers have made.
We begin to think, well, maybe we could immerse them and make this very relative to them somehow, or relevant to them. So we decided to try to make it like a military briefing.
The powerful presentations have inspired some of our 8th graders to join the armed forces in the future.
This kind of impacted me because I might go into it. I don't know yet.
For the 5th year in a row, our librarians have been helping students recognize the importance of our soldiers and their contributions. This has been Abby Hanks with Lakeside TV.
Other Thanksgiving news, Fidel Castro, a Cuban politician and revolutionary, died on the 25th of November.
After avoiding many different assassination attempts, Castro passed away at 90 years old.
On a less morbid note, any boy interested in playing for the soccer team, there will be an informational meeting this Thursday at 3:30 in the Ram Complex.
If you're interested in the wrestling team but aren't quite sure if it would be a good fit, Jonathan Webb has a story that could interest you.
Wrestling has only been in Arkansas for 8 years, and it started at Lakeside 4 years ago.
Started the program 3 years ago. We average about 8 or 10 8th graders and about 25 or so high school kids. So I would like that number to be a lot bigger. It's growing in popularity because it's another avenue for kids to participate on a school level. The thing that's good about it is you can have a kid that's little at 106 pounds, or you can have a heavyweight kid at 285, and they both play the same important role in regards to the team.
And then Coach Bircher was telling me it'd make me a better football player. So I was like, all right, I'll try it out, and I liked it ever since.
My dad was the coach, and I just was always on the mat, always at practices from when I was young, and then I just kind of started, and it just progressed from there.
I came to my brother's first home match my sophomore year and just liked what I saw and came to practice the next day and asked Coach Bircher if I could join, and he let me.
That wrestle are usually better football players because of it. It's an individual sport based with a team emphasis.
This has been Jonathan Webb signing off.
Seniors, if you missed the deadline for senior ads, there are still a couple of pages left. Ads will be sold on a first-come, first-served basis.
Bring your pictures, messages, and payment to Miss Davis in room 207. The ads will only be available for as long as space is available. Now, we've done advice from teachers and from seniors, but now it's the senior citizens' turn in the spotlight. Scarlett Gooch has the story.
Sometimes we take our elders for granted, but they have the wisest advice.
I'm 93.
87.
I'm 81.
86.
Listen as these elders give their advice to high schoolers.
I just say it's wonderful. The older you get, the better it is.
I guess that I don't let too many things bother me. I can't worry about a lot of things.
And I think there are like 3 major things that I would advise someone your age. But number 1 is identity. Do you know who you are? Do you know who you want to be? It's very, very important.
Don't be afraid to try things. We are terrified for the new, and we never learn unless we hit the new. I would say just go for it.
But just enjoy it, first of all. Enjoy high school. But study. And you'll be surprised what you're going to take away from high school that you didn't think you needed or you wanted, but it'll do you well.
Practice gratitude. There's always something you can be thankful for. Of course, like the air you breathe, those kinds of things. But it's just been my experience, of which I've had a lot now that I'm 81, that people who are grateful don't find as many things to be unhappy about.
The main advice I would give would be take advantage of your schooling. And your friends.
Live in a big world. Just let it get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's a wonderful world we live in.
I'm the luckiest man in the world.
Yeah.
You know what it's time for, Shelby? The joke of the week! What do you call a snake who's employed by the government?
I don't know, Zoe. What do you call such a thing?
A civil serpent.
Well, luckily that's all for now, Lakeside. Have no fear, for the end is near.
See you on the other side.